Well, on Fridays, we like to have a little fun at News 36 by making a dream come true for one of our viewers. We've gotten lots of requests, and it probably won't surprise you that many of them deal with NASCAR racing. Tonight, Jerry Bignotti puts a Matthews woman on the right track with another Friday fantasy.
Each season, the Charlotte Motor Speedway attracts hundreds of thousands of racing fans who come here to cheer for their NASCAR heroes. Among those fans, Christy Garrett of Matthews. Her husband David turned her on to NASCAR racing about 8 years ago, and now Christy's hero is the driver of the Kodiak Pontiac, Rusty Wallace.
He just seems like he's a very down-to-earth person, and another reason I like him so much is because he speaks very good English. And being a teacher, I can appreciate that when the students look up to somebody and they're in the public eye a lot and they speak good English. That's a plus on our side.
Now, Christy doesn't know it, but we're about to make her fantasy come true. She thinks her husband's about to take her out to lunch, but we've got something else up our sleeve. Christy Garrett.
It's me.
Jerry Bignotti from Channel 36 News. Step out here for just a moment.
Okay.
I understand that you're a real big NASCAR fan.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite driver?
Right now, Rusty Wallace.
If you could do anything for a day, what would you do?
With him? Probably go to the track with him or go around the track with him.
Well, that's exactly what we're going to do. We have got Rusty Wallace and his crew standing by at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. He's going to take you for a ride around the track in his car.
Are you kidding? Oh, gosh. I don't know what to say. That's great. I can't wait.
Hi, Rusty.
Hi, how you doing?
From Channel 36.
Nice to meet you.
This is Christy Garrett.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
And
Nice
her
to meet
Friday
you.
fantasy is to go for a ride with you in your car. So, appreciate your help on this, and I'm just going to turn her right over to you and let the Friday fantasy begin.
Oh, well, very good. The particular car we brought forward is the car that we won to 500 here with, so it's a good car, and should give her a thrill in it. Come on over, Christy. Let me show you the car.
See you in a bit.
Okay.
Rusty introduced her to car number 27, the same Kodiak Pontiac that won this year at Charlotte, Michigan, Rockingham, and Atlanta.
Oh, I'm excited. I've never gone around the speedway in a regular car, let alone a race car.
Well, how hard do you want to run out there?
Go for it.
You want to go for it, huh?
You want to go. Fine with me.
Now, in your wildest dreams, did you ever think this would really happen?
No, never. This is the best Christmas present I've ever had.
Rusty pulled out of the pits and kicked it into high gear. Now watch this shy school teacher's reaction as they hit turn number 1.
I think we just came out of the first turn over here, and you just punched it, and we just went, and I could feel you could feel the G-force on you. You know, I went smack up against the right wall as soon as we hit that turn down there.
How fast did you get it up, Rusty?
I probably had her close to 150, maybe 155 in the straightaways, you know, in the back. The way the car's set up right now, I can't bring it up too much higher on that with the gear and the way the chassis is set up, but she got a pretty good idea, you know, what the groove is we run around the track.
What about fear? It's something we hadn't talked about before.
I was never, ever afraid. He's intelligent on the track, and if I were to trust myself with anybody in a car, it would be him. And he grabbed my hand as we were going around once, like, "Are you all right?" I was looking straight ahead, and he was occasionally glancing over to look at the expression on my face, maybe.
After about a dozen laps, Rusty returned to the pits with a dazed but happy Christy Garrett. And another Friday fantasy had come true.
Well, how was your Friday fantasy?
It was great. I'm out of breath. I'm glad I'm a spectator. I think if anybody has a fantasy, they should let you know about it and let it come true. This is the best Christmas present I could ever have.
Christy's dream came true, and yours can too. Simply write to Friday Fantasy, care of News 36, P.O. Box 36363, Charlotte 28236. Tell me about your dream or fantasy. Include your day and evening phone numbers, and we'll select the ones we think our viewers will most enjoy seeing on Friday Fantasy. Jerry Bignotti for News 36.